Hey, welcome everybody. This is Biz Chicks TV, the place to be for tips, tools, and strategies to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. Today is Tuesday, and that means we have Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online in the house today. She's always bringing us information and strategies for social media and digital marketing. She is the digital diva. We got some stuff to talk about today. Holidays are coming up and some other things that you may have noticed. So without further ado, we want to welcome everyone watching live over on YouTube. For those who are watching the replay, thank you for joining us. And here's Terry Johnson.
Hello, everybody. I must apologize for me looking down and typing. We are doing some last-minute pivoting here because Facebook is down. So we are in the background doing video production and moving the cords and the wires and plugs. So we make sure that everybody gets to see the discussion today. So just give me one more minute and we'll get started.
Yep. This probably explains the issues that I was experiencing when I went to Instagram this morning. I'm like, why do I have to log into all of my accounts all of a sudden? And just a couple of weird things were happening. I had no idea that it had anything to do with Facebook.
Yeah,
so if you are, you're joining us and you're listening to this, you probably heard about our broadcast today from Twitter, because we had to move and talk about it on Twitter and get the word out on Twitter. So we just want to welcome you.
Yeah, so we are just getting started. Like I said, we're moving things around in the background. I'm making sure we're on YouTube, and we're gonna have a great show. But like Fran said, when things are down, we've said before, when you rely on Facebook only, you are lost. So think about, if you had relied on just having your live show on Facebook or whatever people can't even log in to post things on Facebook right now. So what are you going to do as a business owner? You got to have more than one place. Facebook can't be the only thing that you're doing.
Correct. That's the reason why you need to learn another platform.
Exactly. So like I said, we're moving things around, trying to get stuff together. I'm making sure that we are on YouTube, and we are.
Good.
Okay, so just a couple more things. Just one more thing, and we will be right there. Okay, so it's fun times today. This is you can see people are frantically trying to reconnect or connect with their audience. If they had everything on Facebook, if they did Facebook Live only, well, they're gonna have to figure out a new strategy. So we have the show is on YouTube, the show is on Twitter and Periscope and everywhere like that. So we're making moves and pivoting. This is how live streaming goes. When you're on social media, you gotta have an A, B, and C plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's when we are busy in the background hooking up our B plan.
So, and I like what you said, A, B, and C. Because, your plan A and the plan B didn't work.
Yes.
Yeah, have a plan C.
You gotta have more than one.
Right. And so this is just, I'm able to, I'm wondering if this has anything to do with the upgrades that are coming.
What upgrades?
Upgrades to
on Facebook, like on the server or something?
Oh, no, it could be that, but I meant like on Instagram, because I was on Instagram today. One of my accounts has the new business.
Oh, really?
Business tab, where I can tap and then put a shopping thing on there, and I was like, "Ooh, let me go to the other ones." None of the other ones.
That could be it, but to me it's Facebook and Instagram. So I think it really has something to do with their servers. They might be under a DDoS attack. The servers might be being attacked because Facebook is in the news for people not liking Facebook. People are not happy with Facebook now. So I'm thinking it could be a server issue. That's my guess, but we won't know until it's over. Or Facebook may not even say anything. Facebook might just go, okay, you guys can get back on now.
Well, that's true too, because I'm looking at I think I can go live on my phone. I'm going to try it, and I'm just going to point this at we'll see how this works.
Okay, just one more second, guys. We're hooking the wires up in the back. That's the only thing.
It's a trip. I was like, okay, you just need to be ready for it all.
Yeah. So making sure that we are on different places, and then we will start with today's show, which is called the Holiday Kickoff, where we're going to talk about the holiday shopping season. I know everybody knows about it. You've been seeing ads on the news, Christmas ads, and they've started playing Christmas music, and it's like they're skipping over Thanksgiving. It used to be a time where businesses wouldn't really start the holiday season as in running ads and things until after Thanksgiving, but they've started, I've seen ads where they go Black Friday is like today, but Black Friday is really the Friday after Thanksgiving, technically.
Yeah, they're doing a lot right now. They're really doing the most.
Yeah. Okay, guys, one more checking. I'm just checking on Twitter, making sure we are up and running.
Terry said that we looking good, sound good on.
Okay, we look good
on
Twitter,
on
Periscope.
Nope, YouTube. So
YouTube. Okay, yeah, I'm checking Periscope.
Yeah, and YouTube goes live to your Twitter account too, right?
Okay, we're good on Periscope. Okay, so we are on YouTube, Periscope.
I think we're on Twitter too, because I think it's supposed to go out live. When you go live on YouTube, it should go straight live to your.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna try Facebook and see what's happening over here.
Go live on YouTube, it should go straight live to your. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm just muting the tab, so let's put that down.
Okay, so we're live on Facebook too. Let's see if anybody can hear me. And it may not be anybody in the Facebook audience today, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we're there. We're there. Oh, so you made it to Facebook. I got it pop up.
Yeah, but I don't know how many other people made it to Facebook.
But see, this is what I get when I go to Facebook. I get this. It's just a white screen. Nothing is happening.
Yeah. So it might just be twirling. And then I haven't updated my app either on my phone.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going on, that there's some kind of, there may be a denial. DDoS is a direct denial of service error, that the hackers are attacking Facebook servers because, Facebook owns Instagram. So for both of them to be down like this, I think something's going on.
And what I'm seeing is that I can't get to my pages. You know what I mean? You know how normally it's down the side? Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Facebook is down, which means the app and the desktop version, you could probably access and see a little bit of graphics, but in my case, I wasn't able to create any posts, create any live links to live videos, invite people over. That's what we usually do on Facebook. We usually, set it up for a live video and then invite people to come to the show, because we like to have this as a live discussion in the chat. sometimes you can't get what you want. So we got to work with what we got. So we always do the show. So the show is, every day at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. So we do the show whether the audience is there or not. And that may be, not maybe, that is a strategy that we recommend. That you are creating content to deliver a message. Whether the audience is there live or not, you still need to deliver that message. So this is the great example of, we have a message to give you today. It's going to be delivered whether we have the live interaction or not. We prefer the live interaction because it makes for a livelier discussion, and we incorporate the audience's questions, opinions, thoughts, whatever they want to contribute to the conversation. So that's why we're working to make sure that everything is hooked up, and we're doing this live, but trying to bring the audience in. And that's one of the things that you really need to do as a small business owner, or like I like to say, if you just have a Shopify store, you're still doing business. You're still in the world of business. You may not consider yourself a business owner, but you are. You're conducting business. And it's so much easier today because you can just be online. Right now, you don't even really need a website. You could just open up a Shopify store, connect it to Facebook and Instagram. Well, in this case, it's not working today, but usually it works, where Instagram is giving you all these great tools to get people to buy the items in your store. So that's a little part of what we're going to talk about today. So this is the holiday kickoff. And so, Thanksgiving is Thursday, once everybody has a meal with their family and friends, and, you have your get-together, holiday, whatever, people are going to start. Well, they started already, but officially they're going to start on Black Friday, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving. It's called Black Friday because in accounting world and in the accountants and stuff, this is their best day, because with businesses they go from possibly being in the red, which means operating at a loss, to operating in the black, which means they're operating at a profit. So that's where you get the Black Friday from. That day after Thanksgiving, when everybody shops, and it used to be just offline going to brick and mortar stores, but now it's more online. That is the day when all the accountants for businesses and corporations, they go, okay, this is the day that everything, if it was red, if we were operating a loss, this is the day that we're going to make up the sales and profits because we're going to be in the black. So it really has to do with an accounting term, being in red, being in the black. So that's your little Black Friday tidbit.
And we're live on Facebook for whoever can get it.
Okay, good. But we will be posting it later. So
yeah, I know. We're just.
It is what it is, people. It is what it is. So that's a little bit about the Black Friday, but there's more to this holiday shopping season kickoff than Black Friday. So you also have Small Business Saturday. Now that was started to, Black Friday was about big box stores. You're going to Walmart, you're going to the Best Buy, and you used to go to these other store, all the other retailers that are now closed. Hello, Sears and Toys R Us. Mm-hmm. But Sears is still open, but they're in bankruptcy. They're not really doing that great, but they're still open. Toys R Us is not so much. But the Small Business Saturday was created to help the local business owner, the Main Street shop in your local area, your town, village, or wherever you're living, that the local area stores that were small mom and pop stores. Small Business Saturday was created to help them out so they could have their Black Friday, that they could be in the black instead of being in the red. So we don't want to forget about that, the Small Business Saturday. Now, that leads to Cyber Monday. Oh. And Cyber Monday is the day that everybody goes back to work after they had their turkey and stuff, and they've shopped and everything, and they met the family, and hey, we love you, bye-bye, if it's good or if it's bad. But you go back to work on Monday, and you've had your fill of all the holiday season with the family. So now you come back to work, you're supposed to work. But most people do what? They shop.
Online.
Shop online at work. But now, Cyber Monday, I'm thinking, is still a thing, but because people are, everything is more shoppable now on mobile, the process is easier to buy online through your smartphone. Now, I think Cyber Monday, it may still be a big thing, but most people are like, well, I'm going to shop on Sunday. I got my phone, so you could, or I could shop on Monday. You know what I mean? So Cyber Monday is still a big deal because people are going back to work and shopping, but it's more in the line of, well, we've got more apps that let us do one-tap shopping, which makes the process easier. But Cyber Monday is still there. And the last thing is the part of this, not for shopping, but this is more for nonprofit organizations and stuff. They have Giving Tuesday. So you shop, you had Thanksgiving, you shop Black Friday, you bought your, you went to the big box stores and bought whatever and stood in line. They have all those deals, 6 a.m. coming. You've seen on the news where people rush in. The Small Business Saturday, where it's more leisurely shopping, but you're helping out your local business owner. Then you have Cyber Monday, where you go back to work and everybody's shopping online on a desktop computer, or now it's more smartphone, mobile shopping because the process is easier. So after you've done all that, you want to give. There's a big promotion to give to your favorite charity to make sure that they are getting what they need during the holiday season.
Cool.
Okay, so that's your big holiday shopping season kickoff. It's big. and like I said, in this year, I've seen the process start before Thanksgiving, which it may start on Monday. It may start Monday is Thanksgiving shopping week or a holiday week. And I've heard Christmas songs. I've seen Christmas commercials, Christmas offers, Christmas sales. So it's not even, we're waiting until the after Thanksgiving. So they're doing it before. Now, what does it have to do with you, the small business owner? This is your opportunity, like no other time of the year, to get in front of people that have money and they're ready to shop. They're ready to buy. They're in the mood to shop. They're in the process. They're in that groove of, okay, we want to shop. Just because of the frenzy of advertising, like I said, the commercials, and you hear Black Friday everywhere, and you hear Small Business Saturday. So it's the holiday season. People want to buy gifts for others or buy gifts for themselves. Some people are in the mood to give, like I said, give donations in the name of someone to their favorite charity or organization. This is the time of the year where focus is on giving, whether it's gift giving or giving to charitable organizations. So you want to be in that mix. You want to be in there. How do you get in there? Well, we talked about, the process. You know your keywords. You got your content. You got your call to action. You're monitoring the analytics to see what's working. But now you need to step it up a little bit because this is holiday season. Everything needs to be holiday themed that you think. You need to be more creative. And we say holiday, we don't mean Christmas because there's other holidays. There's Hanukkah and there's Kwanzaa. So you have to think about your audience. What is your audience focused mostly on? Is it Christmas? Is it Hanukkah? Is it Kwanzaa? Is it something else? What is it? So you know what that is. So you're going to make the big push with your content to be more focused around whatever holiday your audience is more likely to be involved with. Okay, so you want to think about that.
Terralina over on Facebook says it's time to shop. And it really is. This is the time. This is like the global, everybody agrees it's time to go shopping. And you're trying to make it easy for your followers to shop with you. The people who know, like, and trust you. But then here's a good opportunity to get people who don't know you that well. They are more apt to try you out because they're in the mood to shop.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the mood. It's something you can't avoid, even on the people that may not, may be what they call Scrooge or not in the holiday season or mood. it's hard to ignore it because it's everywhere. Everywhere you go, if you go shopping, it's there. If you go to the grocery store, it's there. If you turn your TV on, if you look at your phone and you're looking at Twitter, which we're focusing on Twitter right now because Twitter is working. So you'll see ads and people talking about the holidays or whatever's going on. So wherever you're going to be swept up in that.
Yeah.
So you need to be a part of it. This is the best time to get your brand in front of those eyeballs. And you need to be a little bit more creative because this is, like I said, it's more holiday focused. So, try to think of things that have to do with the holiday that you're going after. With Christmas, it's Christmas trees and holly, Christmas decorations, Christmas caroling, all of those things that you can think of. And Hanukkah is different things.
Yes.
Hanukkah is blue based, so your content. You know that you want to get attention. You're going to use that Hanukkah blue, and then Kwanzaa, you're probably going to go for African prints, African theme based on the principles of Kwanzaa. There's several days,
and you can get all of this, and you can get all this information on Google. Mm-hmm. So there really isn't a reason why you don't know or what to say or how to say, because you can always figure it out.
And another part of this is that, as a business owner, you may go, well, okay, I want to slow down and take a break. Like a lot of people that work are saying, well, they're taking time off. They're going on vacation. They're slowing down. You as a business owner, I suggest that you do not slow down because, like I said before, this is your time to get in front of them because this is perfect. They're on vacation. They're not work focused. They're not focused on the office. They're focused on more casual things, parties, holidays, get-togethers, vacations, all those things. So they're in a more relaxed state of mind. So this is the best time for you to push forward and say, okay, I got to get this going. And this is the only time, well, not the only time, this is one of the few times that I would recommend doing stuff automated, but please, not heavy-handed with the automation, because with the Christmas stuff, holiday stuff, that the Christmas is on this day. Hanukkah is these dates. Kwanzaa are these dates. And there's going to be basic information, just like Fran said, with Google, when you go to Google and you try to find out all the basic stuff, you can have all of that automated stuff covered. Like you can write some automated posts, put some nice Christmas photos, or, anything that you're taking yourself, like behind the scenes, or you're doing Christmas coupons or sales for your business. Try to incorporate you or your office or your workspace or whoever you're working with. Try to make it more personal. Because this is the holiday. So if you do a personal touch, what I mean is not stock photos. Not stock photos of people, in the office shaking hands in white shirts and ties. No. You might want to take some neighborhood shots. You might want to go, like I said, behind the scenes, which means that you're showing how you're creating what you're creating for your business. You want to make it personal. The personal touch works very well here. So automation, yeah, I recommend using some of the automated tools now, so you don't want to be on Christmas Day tweeting stuff. I mean, that day you can set something to go out automatic. Yeah,
you can set some things up. Now, what I would say, too, is, and if you don't have your own photos or things of that nature, take the time now to go in, and you're going to pass by beautiful homes that are decorated and whatever. Snap those pictures, and if you can't use them for this year, save them for next year, so that when it's time to create a card or it's time to create something, you have something of yours in your arsenal.
I love that idea. That's a great idea, because neighborhoods, everyone's decorating their houses, Christmas lights or Hanukkah, whatever the season, you're going to find a lot of places where you can go and take great pictures and then not stock photos.
Right.
You know, just make sure to frame it correctly. You know, you don't want to get people in it. You want to get some scenes of, you know, some great decorations. And if you see something that you want to take a picture of and get close of, you know, if you feel safe about doing it, you could ask the homeowner. They would be proud, because when they put all of that effort into decorating their homes like that, they want the appreciation. Like, oh, can I take a photo? You know, I'm not going to put your house number or whatever, you know, any kind of personal information. And I know a lot of places have neighborhoods where people go out at night and they drive by. You know, it's like a whole thing. Like
right.
They have a whole festival where everybody decorates their house, and people go around and look and take pictures. So that's a perfect opportunity.
And it happens here in Sacramento, in the neighborhood called the Fab 40s. They got horse and carriage, and it's lights on it's about 5, 6, 7 blocks of people who have lit up. The neighbors have lit up with lights and everything. It's like Christmas on steroids. You go up one street and down the other one, and the people are there. They got people walking with their hot chocolate, and people on the horse and carriage, people on beer bikes. Don't ask me how that happens, but people are going up and down, and it's a holiday thing to go through the Fab 40s.
Yeah, right. So I mean, it's you don't have to break the bank thinking about, well, what can I do? I mean, that was a good suggestion. You go around and you look at what's decorated in locally that you can take photos of.
Yep.
And if you can't, you know, if you can't do it in time for this year, definitely do it and save it for next year. But that's a great way, because, like I said, stock photos are good, but you have to, you know, you want to have a personal touch. So this is a better option.
Correct.
You know your area better than we do. So think
right.
about the places you can go locally that, you know, towns are dressing up the main street for Christmas. Different things are happening. So take an opportunity to use that phone that you spent a lot of money on that has a great camera.
Right.
So go out and video. Don't forget the video.
I think
because what you can do with that is you can, you know, use it in posts. You can use it for stories. A lot of people don't know what to do with stories. Well, Christmas is perfect for that. The holidays is perfect for that, because you don't want this to stick around January. You know, January we're moving on to the new year.
I appreciate you saying that, because now I'm beginning to understand stories a lot better. If I don't want it around, then I put it in my story. Like our announcements for who's coming on first Mondays, or who's coming up on Coffee Talks, or even things like today I posted yours coming up in our story, because tomorrow is going to be somebody else, and it doesn't necessarily need to be in the feed. And I'm like, oh, I get this now.
Right. See, it doesn't need to be in the feed. It's ephemeral. It doesn't last.
Correct.
So that's why I said it's perfect for sales. It's perfect for holiday sales. If you make a post, say you make a post on your Instagram feed about Christmas, well, in January and February, when you're looking at your Instagram feed, Christmas pictures are going to pop up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, you know, think about what you want people to see when they come to your Instagram feed or your Facebook page.
Now, here's what I think on the whole Instagram thing. I'm using Instagram to display. The original intent of it was to share photos that you probably couldn't see anywhere else. You know, things that are unique to your city, unique to you, and you share those things in your feed, and you tell a little bit about it. You can, you know, write a little bit about a thought that you had when you saw the photo or whatever. So you're
micro blogging was Instagram when it first started with photos.
And so that's what I use Instagram for. And now I'm using stories. If I have something coming up or an announcement, that goes in the story. But the picture that I saw of the rose in the middle of winter or whatever, that goes in the feed, because that's evergreen. It can it transcends the you know, the holidays or whatever. So now that stays in my feed. But things that are dated does not go into the feed anymore. And so, you know, and I was wondering, well, what am I going to post? Well, let me post something that I'm thinking about today. or
and a thought of the day. Yes,
right.
Thought of the day is a thought for the day. It's not thought for tomorrow. So tomorrow, the next day, you would put another thought for the day. Those are things that you could do. People do quotes. People do, instant shots of where I am right now.
Correct.
So as a business owner, you would do, what am I doing right now? I'm in the middle of creating a new product. I'm crafting something. I'm selling a house. I'm looking at a house. I'm making jewelry. Whatever it is you're doing in the moment, just take a second and say, wait a minute, let me take a quick shot, because it doesn't have to be perfect. Stories are not perfect. Stories are meant to be right here and gone the next day. So
Correct.
It's not perfection.
And then stories are a way for people to get to know you better. I learn more about people when I click on a story, and I'm like, oh, that was nice. And I like the stories that are not forever.
Right. Now, as the owner of the Instagram account, you can definitely save a story for another time, and that's highlights. That's another section of your account, where they have little circles like stories, but they're further down on your profile.
Right.
And if someone goes to your profile, they can see your stories from the past if you want to save them. But you don't have to save them. But 24 hours, they're gone.
Correct.
And that really started with Snapchat and with teenagers that were using it. So you see how we always talk about what the teen market is doing, what the millennials and the Gen Zs are doing. It filters down. So it started out with Snapchat, and then Instagram, Facebook decided to use it for Instagram and Facebook.
And somebody thought it was a good idea. Oh, okay, maybe we need to have these things disappear.
Right. And so now when stories first came out, a lot of people didn't know what to do with them. But as business, we're talking strictly business. So now you know what to do with it. It's behind the scenes. What happened today? A sale that's only for today and tomorrow. A bit of information that you want your audience, your customers to know about.
The times.
Secret sale, secret whatever. Because the people that look at your stories will see it. But if they don't look at your stories, they won't get the deal. See how that works?
So you using stories for time sensitive or time related items.
Time sensitive information and items.
Okay.
Sales are great for that.
Right. Because then you don't have to go in there and try and delete stuff from your
You don't
feed.
have to remove it from your feed, or I remember this is over, I got to remove it. You could do it in stories, and you can also do like it can't be, maybe it's a giveaway. If you're doing a giveaway, if you come in the store today, or if you go to my site and buy this, you could do BOGO on the story. You could say, now if you're watching this, you get a buy one get one free, but only for people that watch my stories.
Correct. And then with the new shopping, button or the new shopping feature that they're putting out, a lot of you are going to be really pleased with that. You just need to see if you have been dubbed worthy to have one yet.
Right. So now let's get into that, because that was a part of what we're going to talk about with Instagram making shoppable posts.
Right.
So now they have shoppable posts, which means you post something in Instagram, and you have to have a business account. Of course, I hope everybody has a business account. But you have to have it connected to Facebook, and there's a process behind it. But once you do that, when you post a photo of something that you're selling, you can have it tagged for someone to go and buy it from your website or your Shopify store, whatever it is where you're selling.
Now, TJ, let me see if I can look at this, because it said that either you have Shopify or you can start here. I think they're making it where you can do it within Instagram now, which is a major plus, and so that you don't have to be over there trying to figure it out and get it to link. I was like, let me see. I'm still not.
Instagram they're doing a lot of things now. It used to be a photo. Now you can do a video.
Right.
Now, if you take a video of your products and services, whatever you're doing, you can tag the video, and when they tap the video, a menu pops up and they can buy from the video. Also from stories, they're making it where you can shop from stories. So it's not just from the feed. which is everything that you're looking through when you scroll with your finger. Is stories. They can buy from stories. They can buy from video. So Instagram is putting all of that information up, but you have to have a Instagram business account.
So it says it's now easier for people to discover your products. Add shopping to your Instagram account and start tagging products in your posts. Already use Shopify, BigCommerce, or a similar platform? Go here instead. And then it says get started. So if I push the get started button, it should first add, you are right, first add products to your Facebook page. To tag products on Instagram, you need to have product photos in the shop section of your Facebook page.
Right.
And right now, adding products is not available on mobile devices. Please use a computer to complete this step and to come back to Instagram when you're done.
Okay.
I was like, oh, they because, people were asking, well, how did you get that over there?
You have to connect to you have to have a Facebook business page. And you have to have shop items set up there if you want them to buy. But there's also, if you have Shopify, Shopify has another way to do it also. But you have to have a Shopify store.
And so they also have quick replies under business, under the business tab, where you can save common responses so you can use them at any time. Write a shortcut for the message above. Like, hey, thanks for stopping by. We'll be in touch soon. Kind of like the ones that are on Facebook. But you can write a full message or quick reply.
Yes.
Nice. We need to take advantage of these things.
Yes, take advantage. That's why we have been a discussion today. Take advantage, and it's not too late. You're thinking, well, okay, Black Friday is on Friday. Well, today is Tuesday. You got plenty of time to set up to change your Instagram. If it's a personal one, change it to business. You have, set up a business page. It doesn't take long to set up a business page on Facebook. Put your shop items there and connect to your Instagram. Put a post with the item, tag it. When people tap it, it goes to the item and they can buy. Also, if you got Shopify, there's another process, but it works the same. This is all going towards seamless social shopping, where it's making it seamless and easy. I see the item on Instagram because you put up a post or a story or a video that made it appealing to buy. That's what you have to do. It has to be appealing to buy. You just can't post up any old thing. We talk about that a lot here. Don't just post any old thing and go, okay, well, they're not buying. Well, did you make it eye-catching and appealing and jewel-worthy? If it's food, do I want to eat that? I see people I follow a lot of people that bake. Like these are professional bakers. Like they have bake shops. There's a lady in London that I follow that she does specialty cakes. And the cakes, she made one cake that looked like a geode stone with those stones that have to open, and it was just great. It's just wonderful. And it's like every time she posts something, I go, wow, wow, wow. So she could have a link to, okay, you want to buy this cake or you want a cake similar. She could have it where it's set up where I get in her funnel. She's in London. Obviously, I wouldn't buy, but
she can ship it to you. It's 6 hours away. She can ship it.
Right, but see, look, she could. But I'm just saying, if that's on her to do. But if it's locally, she could have it set up to where people tap that. You want this cake, tap it, and they put their order in, blah, 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 and she gets the order and makes the cake, and you go pick it up. She sends you a notice. That's how it's working now. It's not where you have to set this, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things between you and the customer. It's you on Facebook with the shop, or you on Instagram, and they tap it with the shoppable post, and they go straight to where you direct them. This is the call to action. I think that shopping is a call to action.
I think I like that, where it's direct to the consumer. There is no middle people. And with your cake illustration, I think if she created that cake, took pictures of it, hey, this cake is available. Would you like to get it? If you'd like to get this, just tap the little thing and it's yours. And the first person who buys it gets it. And
she could say, if you want a cake like this.
Well, what I'm saying is, I would do would do something like, so you want to give. I'm auctioning this cake. The first person who bids on it, buys it or whatever, we're going to send them funds to charity, and you get a cake that is not, you get one of a kind.
My Instagram is up. Can you guys see that? That's one of the cakes with the call a geode cake. It looks like a rock with when you crack it inside. There's more.
Yes, it looks good.
Yeah, so she does stuff like that. I mean, and I'm looking at it going, wow.
And so it could be one of a kind items. Like I can see Terralina's California cover-ups, and she says, "I only have one of these. If you
it's
are
another cake. That's a cake. It's a llama, but it's a cake. She does specialty cakes.
If you are, I have one of a kind, and if you'd like to get this, and there will not be another one. Tap the photo and buy it, and then it's sold. Do you understand? You can be exclusive. You don't have to be Walmart.
Right. And see how this is specialty stuff. This takes a skill that she honed the skill to make these cakes of different things. I mean, she's done different things. Every time I look at her Instagram feed, and I've DM'd her and said, wow, this, that, and other. But when you're doing specialty stuff like this is the wow factor. You're going to get people to stop scrolling, because that's the deal. Look, I'm here in my Instagram, so I'm looking at my Instagram and I'm just scrolling through. If it's something that doesn't make me stop, I'm not going to stop. But if you're like this person who's creating these extraordinary cakes, when I go to her account to see what the next cake is.
Yes.
See how that works?
And that's the thing. Are you I was going to say stoppable. Where?
Yeah, I like that. Are you stoppable?
Are you stoppable? Hey, Pat, how are you? I guess Facebook is doing something right. Patricia Murray's over there on Facebook.
Okay, good.
Like
hey,
Pat. It's just weird. Facebook has been weird, but we soldiered through. You have to soldier through.
I mean, you have to use the tools. Instagram is they are putting out tools on top of tools on top of tools, things on top of things, and it can get confusing. But if you say, okay, I want to have it where it's a seamless shopping experience, think about the process and the steps that a customer would have to go through once they see your post on Instagram, and that's how you go through this.
And this is good that you need to be ready for change, because this change is real good. I know a lot of people are used to doing it a certain way, but they just they just streamlined that whole process.
Yeah.
And they did the whole thing, and now you can push from your Instagram account, push a button and go buy something. You don't have to now take me over to somewhere else. It's somewhere else.
And it's even in the Snapchat. Snapchat has the link where you post a story and the link goes to where they could shop the item. They can even tap the item and it goes to it. So it's not just Instagram, it's Instagram, Snapchat. I'm assuming that Facebook is going to do it soon with their story feature, or whatever they're doing. But they do have a shop now on Facebook.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the same as with Instagram and Snapchat, where it's you see, you tap, you buy. That's really what it is. You see, you tap, you buy.
Yeah. But I like what you said earlier. Are you stoppable? What will somebody stop? They're scrolling to check you out.
That's the key, because you have to, and that's why we talk about the basics, and we talked about that in September, the basics. You got to know the keywords, what the audience is, what you're trying to accomplish, because you got to take all of those ingredients and make a cake. Like the lady that I was talking about on Instagram. She takes it, she's got flour, butter, sugar, vanilla, whatever, the same stuff that you have. But she's taking it and creating it and making something stoppable, something that's out of the ordinary, something that goes wow, the wow factor. It has to have the wow factor. Because you can post stuff and go, well, nobody's buying. Well, where's the wow? You got to wow people. You got to stop them from scrolling. Right.
Whereas, a lot of people in the coaching world say you have to be unstoppable. In this instance, we're telling you need to be stoppable. You need to be able to let people.
And any industry can do it. Don't say because, well, she's a baker or someone's in fashion or jewelry or one of the entertainment kind of things. No, it works any industry. You just have to figure out what the wow factor is for your audience to make them stop.
Would you stop on a post? Now, see, that's good. So when you're thinking about a post, would you stop and read this post?
Exactly. So think about, I love to use Donna. Donna is one of our audience members that she watches a lot. But her industry is vegan travel. It can't get no better than that. Mm-mm. She's in the travel industry, so of course, there's going to be pictures of hotels and landscapes and vacation spots and this and that. But she can go the extra mile because it's vegan travel, which is a niche industry. They have specific items that they're looking for. So right. She knows how to wow them, and you have to put that into your post, into your photograph, into your message, your copy. What you're going to say that's going to make them stop. Otherwise, it is, that's just another
travel agency. It could just be another travel agency, but by the fact that she has vegan in her name,
right,
that means people are stopping.
It can't get no better than that. She's in the perfect travel industry is big, but you can't just say I'm a travel agent. She's a vegan travel agency. It's great. It's a niche. And people think, well, okay, it's small. No, it may be a small subset, but it's a passionate group. They
right.
have rules and not rules, but they have things that they're particular about, and she knows that. So right. She can reach them with she knows that when they go to Italy, where are the vegan restaurants in the town that I'm going to or the city? Different things. Because the level of people who are vegan, they go buy food, they go the clothing, the linen that they're staying in the hotel, whatever's in the hotel. They might not want to be surrounded by any animal byproducts of anything. It gets deep like that. So
right.
That's why I always love her industry. That she niched it down, the vegan travel. Love it.
So what's your specialty? What's your superpower?
Yeah.
Stan Lee passed away last week, and he was the creator of a great many Marvel comics that we know.
Yes.
Black Panther, all of them, just...
The father of the comic world, the modern comic world.
Yes, and so he helped ordinary people see their superpower within. There's something that you're good at. There's something that nobody else can do, like vegan travel.
You got to find it and pull it out right now, because
yes.
It's the holiday season. This is the perfect time to get in front of people, because they're not going to be working. People are taking this time off for vacation and family and this and that. So once you eat your turkey dinner and watch football, what else, and shop, what else is there to do? Because you've caught up with the family, and then you pull out your phone. Boom, you're there with a wow post in Instagram or Twitter, even Pinterest. I didn't even bring up Pinterest. That there's so many things you can do with Pinterest. You can get in front of a women-based audience, and it's even they're saying men are signing up more and more on Pinterest, and millennials also. So that's an opportunity to get ahead. If you're not on Pinterest, say, hey, it's the holiday season. People are over there on Pinterest looking at stuff, but they're buying.
And because there are a lot of people who don't want to leave the house to go shopping.
Right.
They don't want to jump in the fray. They don't want to jump out there and all of the...
Right. They don't want to. They're online, so you got to catch them where they are. Now, Pinterest, there's some real... I love data. I love numbers. Say 72% of pinners say that pins they see inspire them to shop, even when they aren't actively looking for anything in particular. I love that, because they're not looking for anything in particular. When you in a physical store, you're just browsing. They go to Pinterest to browse. And if you've got something that wows them, and it doesn't have to be items, like I said, vegan travel, jewelry, whatever, you can go to Pinterest. It's visual. Just make sure you got something to stop them. and make them buy. It's easy to buy on Pinterest. It's easy. They have shoppable items over there, just like with Instagram. Tap and go and buy. So everything is going seamless social shopping.
I think you need to coin that, because no, I don't think I've heard it anywhere else, TJ. Seamless social.
There you go. I'm seamless social shopping is the thing.
Yes.
It's coming. I mean, not that it's coming. It's here already, because you can do it with Instagram. You can do it with Pinterest. I just feel like it's going to get bigger. Like 2019 is going to be the biggest thing. Because why? And I say that because it's one touch. You tap, you go, you buy. You tap and buy. The steps between looking at something on Instagram and buying it on your website, they've removed all of those steps. It's like 1 or 2 steps now, instead of it being 10 steps.
There's one biz chick who has an Instagram account. I think it's Shop Divine, but I have to check it and make sure that's the correct name. But she has these gorgeous, and she put up a post that said, "Get warm this winter," and it's a gorgeous long coat, like a duster. Yes. And it makes you want, and she's in the picture, she's modeling the clothes, and makes you want to tap on it. Where can I buy that? And it takes you directly to her shop, where I can buy that thing right now. I don't have to wait and go over to her Facebook page and try and find it on Facebook, or I don't have to go to her Amazon shop and try and find it over there. It takes you right to her store, where you can get that coat or that top.
Exactly. You want to get rid of the stumbling block that's going to stop someone from buying, because you think, and a lot of business owners think, well, I'm online, I have a shop online, I share my stuff on social, they're going to buy. No, there's a lot more involved in there. There's a lot more involved. So the more steps you put in front of someone to buy, the less likely they're going to get to that shopping cart. It's called shopping cart abandonment.
Give the people what they click for. Do not put a layer between the thing that they want and the picture that they see and the thing that they want.
They want it. Right.
Don't have another. Well, while you're here, take a look around my store. No, if they clicked on the coat, give them the coat.
Have you seen, there are some shopping sites where you buy, they want you to create an account first. That's the wrong thing to do. You want them to buy as a guest, and then you send them, after they buy, you tell them to create an account. Do you want to save your information for the next time you buy something from us? Click here, and then it saves their information. You don't want to put up a wall and say when they buy in the shopping cart, there's 10 items to fill out. Shipping address, billing address, this, that. You don't want to do that. You allow them to buy as a guest, and then you gently remind them after they bought, either right then or you send them a link and email, oh, we saved your information. The next time you want to buy, all you got to do is click here.
Exactly.
You don't want to put up the barriers, because that's the shopping cart abandonment. I put in my shopping cart, but you asked me for all of this stuff, and I don't have time. I got somewhere to go. I got to pick up the kids. I got to go to soccer practice. I got to pick up whatever it is.
And I would tell you, even if you are offering a coaching program, please don't make it so hard for people to sign up to pay you money. Yeah. And now it takes 10 minutes to book the class or whatever.
Right. And this works for products and services. I'm glad you mentioned that, because a lot of people think, well, I'm in the service industry, I'm a coach, or I'm this, I give a service. Still the same thing. When they buy, let them buy as a guest, and then you gently remind them after they completed a purchase, I've saved your information in an account. All you got to do is click here. And there, whatever service that you're using is an easy way to do it.
Right.
You send them an email afterwards and say, oh, we saved your information for the next time you want to purchase the service or the, whatever it is, here it is. And if you really want to keep them, give them a coupon. Say, here's 5% off for the next time you come and you buy this service. Right. See, you have to do that. Once you get them as a customer, you need to keep them, because the customer acquisition cost is higher for a new customer. Once you got someone to buy, they're in. Try to make them happy and comfortable in your home. Oh, thank you for coming. You bought this? Well, have a sit down here. Why do you think when you go to bridal shops and things like that, they give you champagne and little, treats, and because they want to make the shopping experience pleasant. You want it to make it comfortable and personable. You want them to feel good about buying from you, so they buy the next time. It's really simple.
Right. And then my final comment, as it is the top of the hour, once they're on your list, please don't send them an email every day.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Don't kill them with email. Nudge them with email.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Breadcrumbs. Give them a nice something after they buy. Like I said, the discount coupon or something, or recommend a friend and get a discount. Whatever the option is that you use, send it to them after they buy, and then wait a couple of days. Let them miss you. Remember, Terry's always talking about dating?
Right.
After the first date and went great, let them miss you for a couple of days. And
don't be desperate calling them 10 minutes after the date was over.
Don't be thirsty. But I'm glad you said that, because people think, well, I got to hit them over the head. No. Don't hit them over the head. Give them what they want. Know what they want and give it to them in email. Because you can see after today, when we had all of the problems with Facebook, Facebook is down. Instagram is down. Instagram is kind of up a little bit now, but it's been almost 3 hours.
And Facebook looks like it's back now, because Pat said she was having an issue getting in. So, right. But she was able to get in now. So,
so this is your we say it here. I've said it so many times. Facebook, you don't do business on Facebook. You do business on your platform, because Facebook could go down. Here's an example. So how do you reach them if they're only on Facebook? You gotta have email. You gotta have another account. Twitter. We use Twitter. We're on Periscope. We're Twitch. We're everywhere. You see that?
So don't have all your eggs in one basket? Oh my gosh, what a concept.
But people do it all the time because they think, well, nothing's going to happen to Facebook. Well, you can see what happened today. I don't know what happened, but it was down and people were on Twitter. People flocked to Twitter saying Facebook and Instagram is down.
Yep.
So if you got a Twitter account,
if you don't have one, you better have one.
If you don't have an email list, guess what you need to start doing right now? And it's the perfect time because it's holiday shopping. So if you're getting people to buy stuff, get their email and don't hit them over the head like Fran said. Don't email them every day, on the hour, whatever. Give them a couple of days breathing room. And then you hit them with the next offer. But make sure it's treats. It's something they want. Not what you want.
Give them a reason to shop with you.
Give them a reason to shop with you. That's a great way to end this. Give them a reason to shop with you this holiday season.
Right.
Not hard.
So,
just put on your thinking cap.
Thank you all for tuning in live. TJ, thank you for bringing us another exceptional conversation on holiday shopping, seamless social shopping. That you're going to have to write an article on that and get it out, because that's yours.
I have to.
And Thursday we will not be here. Because it's Thanksgiving. We want you to be with your family and friends. We will be back for Tech Friday, but we won't be here on Thursday. Tomorrow, Coach Karen is up talking about money all this month. And we just want to say thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it. Like I said, we usually have a larger live discussion, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing it this way because, like I said, we're putting out the content, we're putting out the message that we need to put out.
Right.
Regardless of if it's the live chat going on, which makes it great, but it gets shared. This is going to get shared with other people. There'll be a replay. They'll be posted everywhere. So there's going to be discussion, and that's what we want to do, generate discussion. And on Tuesday is social media, content marketing, digital marketing, all those things that you need to do to grow your business online. So that's what we do here. And like I said, Facebook was down, but when Facebook is back up, go over to BizChicks, go over to my page, Terry Johnson Online, and also Attention Necessary. I have a little group where we're talking about things specific about getting attention.
Correct.
So and then all of those things.
And then next time live, you can always find us at terryjohnsononline.live. and then bizchicks.live. We will
Yes.
always, we will be live somewhere.
Yes.
Just
So
go.
that's why and that's a good example, because if I share this on Twitter, I always put terryjohnson.live, because I can make that domain go to any place. It can go to Facebook. It used to go to Facebook. Today it went to a page on my website, or it could go to Periscope, or it could go anywhere I want it to go. So you want to have a domain where you just throw out, especially on live stuff like this or podcasts where people can't see it. So if you say it, terryjohnsononline.live, bizchicks.live, that's where you find us.
Right.
No matter what's going on with Facebook or Zoom,
any other platform.
Yeah.
Because we have moved, we have migrated and flying. You know, we had another plan in the air for everywhere. When somebody went down and it didn't work, you could always find us live.
That's how you have to do live. For live video and live streaming, you have to have a plan. So plan.
Right. So we'll see you next. We'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll see you again on Friday. And remember, enjoy your Thanksgiving, because we will not be here Thursday. And we just want to say thank you so much for being here and watching the replay, everybody, over all the places that we are today.
All the places today. And then when this is posted on Facebook, Facebook guys, please put your comments, your thoughts, your questions, anything that you have to contribute to the conversation in the post on Facebook, because we'll definitely be looking at it. So, you roll with it, you pivot, and if Facebook is down, it's down. If Instagram is down, it's down. But we're going to keep going.
Yes. All right, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.